church, the Catholic Church in Korea, has a unique beginning. A Korean who was living in China found out about the Catholic faith and was baptized. He went back to Korea and shared his faith. And without any clergy, no priests, no bishops, no deacons, he began baptizing others. And when decades later the first priest arrived in Korea, they found communities of thousands of people, of Catholics, praying together, gathering together. And then the church became more established. And the first priest was Andrew Kim. And persecution began of the church. They were afraid of the church, that this new faith would undermine their culture, the leaders of Korea, the political rulers. So thousands of Koreans were martyred, were killed. First priest, within a year of being ordained a priest, young, 25 years old, Andrew Kim was martyred. And he was canonized along with 104 others. And even though at the moment it seemed tragic that a young priest was killed, we know that the blood of the martyrs is the seed of the church, and now he is the patron saint of Korea, where there are 6 million Catholics. They are sending missionaries to other parts of the world. The faith is growing there. In a recent year, 75,000 adult Koreans were baptized. That first Korean brought the light of Christ. We were all given the light of Christ when we were baptized. We received the light in order to let it shine. We received the light of Christ to be the light of the world. In the midst of the darkness, light always overcomes the darkness. From the beginning of the church, Easter candle, the Paschal candle, represents the victory of Jesus Christ over sin, his resurrection. On the Easter Vigil, we come in with that Easter candle newly lit and spread the light of Christ to all the candles of all the baptized in church, and the church becomes lit up with the light of Christ as a symbol of what we want to do for the whole world. Light up the world. Bring a light to the darkness. How do we bring a light to the darkness? By our faithfulness. In the midst of the ups and downs of life, the twists and turns, our effort to be faithful to the church, to be in communion with the church, prayer to the sacraments, to our vows, to our commitments, we bring light, like the martyrs did. We bring light to the world by our hope that even in the midst of sufferings, sickness, death, we know that Christ has the victory. It is more powerful than any problem, any suffering, any adversity in life. St. Andrew Kim was in prison for 3 months before he was killed, and he wrote letters. He was full of hope. Knowing that he would be killed himself, he knew that the victory of Christ would be shown through his martyrdom, that he would enjoy the victory of Christ in heaven. And we bring the light of Christ by our love, to be willing to sacrifice to help others who are in need, to help the growth of others, to help the well-being of others, in service and in generosity. To the one who has, more will be given, and from the one who has not, even what he thinks that he has will be taken away. That is the law of generosity, that the more we give of the light, the more divine light we share in the world, the more we are filled with light. The more we give of ourselves, the more we receive. But if in fear we keep ourselves all wrapped up in a small bundle, the light is extinguished. And so we celebrate the light of Christ in every Eucharist, the victory of his death and resurrection, Christ crucified and risen, present among us to nourish us, that we will be the light of the world.